Hello fabulous ones, welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today I come to you with another foundation review. The Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wear Weightless Foundation. Now, y'all know the last two foundation reviews I did were a fail for me, so I am praying to the Lord that this will be a win. So if you want to see how this performs on my skin, then continue to watch. All right, let's get right into it. First, what we're gonna do is go ahead and read the claims of this foundation. Now, I have dry skin, but it really only claims to really work on normal, combination, and oily skin, and it's a matte natural finish. It is created through a high-speed cold fusion process. This ultra silky emulsion features a perfectly balanced blend of skin-loving ingredients, oil controlling actives, and skin true pigments. This wears for 16 hours. Now y'all know I'm not wearing my foundation for 16 hours. Incredibly smooth and blendable, it glides on with a second skin feel and multi-dimensional matte finish. Pigments are precisely balanced through artistry, expertise to skin's top tones and undertones to deliver the most natural looking shade range for all skin tones. Okay. That's a mouthful. It goes on and on, blah blah blah. I mean, it's one hell of a description, okay? So now this foundation comes in 30 shades, so it has a really great range of colors. They have a lot of tones, cool tones, warm, all of that good jazz. I got warm almond. I went some shades darker because I'm about to be tan. It's summertime and it's about to be on and popping, so I went darker. So we are not here to discuss the color that I chose for my skin tone. I just want to go ahead and review the foundation, but if I like it, this is going to be a perfect match for me in a few weeks. So now what we're going to do, as you guys already know, I typically just go ahead and just gonna review the foundation. I'm gonna do a beauty sponge on one side, a brush on the other side. I am going to prime one side of my face with the Ordinary High Spreadable Fluid Primer. This has become one of my favorite primers. I love this stuff right here. So I'm gonna use this on one side, see if it makes any type of visible difference, and we'll just check it out. So let's get started. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dot that right near my pores. I'm not gonna put it too much all over my face, just right there in the center. It is so smooth. I love this primer. Okay, and check that out. I burned myself with the curling iron the other day, and we'll see if this foundation covers that up, because I know y'all can see it. Looks like a hot mess. Give that a minute to absorb in my pores. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and dot this foundation on. Again, it is darker for me right now. I know it looks like a contour shade, huh? I think I look a lot lighter on camera than I do in real life. Goodness. But I'm only gonna spread a little bit anyway, because it is super dark. Okay guys, just off the bat really quickly, I love the way it blends it out. This is definitely medium to full coverage, because A, you could still see my burn mark, but I think you would be able to see that anyway, even if I packed it on. I am not gonna do another layer. I like the way it looks on my skin. It looks like skin, it blended into my skin very, very well. I haven't finished blending yet. Let me go ahead and blend out with this brush. I think it dries pretty fast, so this might come out a little weird. I'm gonna use my crown brush to do it. Let's get to blending. Okay guys, so I got it completely blended out. I like the way it applied both with the beauty sponge and the brush. I do see that my pores are less visible on this side, but that's only because of the primer. So that's that. In terms of the finish, it is definitely matte. You could definitely go up another layer. I'm not going to put any more on because this color obviously is too dark for me, but I don't need to anyway. You guys know it's not like I put on a lot of layers of foundation when I do this. You definitely could see my freckles, but the foundation itself, it looks like skin. Like it melted into my skin perfectly. It is not clinging onto anything on my forehead, which foundation usually tends to do on me, or around here. So I am like liking it thus far. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will be back later on during the day. It is now 9:36. I'm gonna, you know, finish my face, put my makeup on and all that jazz, and go out and do what I have to do, and I'll come back later to let you know how it wore all day. Now you guys know I'm not going to do too much to my face in terms of you know, contouring. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just going to bronze up the perimeter of my skin. I might put some concealer on, you know what I mean, because this situation right here is off the chain. But other than that, that's all I'm gonna, and I will be back to give you my final thoughts later. Okay guys, I am back and it is now 3:23. So it's been on, I don't know, a little less than 8 hours, but oh my gosh, I absolutely love this foundation. Hallelujah, the third time is a charm, because the other two last foundations I reviewed, I was just so disappointed. So I really do like it. It actually went on really good, like I said before, in terms of the application. It blended out smoothly, you know, with the beauty sponge and the brush. There was really no difference there. In terms of the finish, it is definitely matte for sure. I felt like this foundation did not give me any type of luminosity. I could tell the next time I use it, you know, because I have dry skin and it doesn't claim to work on dry skin, even though it did for me. I'm probably gonna go in with, you know, my MAC Fix Plus before I blend it out to give it a little bit more luminosity, or maybe I'll even add just a tad bit of a liquid illuminizer, which will probably work just fine. It's definitely medium to full coverage. I didn't pack it on because it was my summer shade, but as you guys could see, I always make it work. It blends it out. It just blends into my skin very nicely. It didn't cling on to any of my dry patches. I really like it. I'm just excited that, you know, I like it, considering I, you know, just had a fail with two other foundations. Let me see what else. In terms of the wearability, it wore perfectly. There was no movement. Now, I do have like a little patchy spot like right there, and that is only because I was doing one of these numbers and I kind of took a little cat nap in the car waiting for a client. So yeah, I was like literally right there, and that's the only reason why that spot is there. So anyway, but I absolutely love the foundation. I totally recommend it. This retails for $46, so you know, you are going to spend some coin, but I believe it is totally worth it. Now, this may not work on everybody with dry skin. Even though I have dry skin, it did work for me. You know, it just depends on the person and their skin. It really does, but I highly recommend it. I love it. When I get tan, this is gonna be bomb.com on my skin. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. So anyway, yeah, run out and go get this, guys. It's really, really worth it. And this is actually one of the very few Bobbi Brown products I have. I don't even have a lot of Bobbi Brown products, if I have any Bobbi Brown products. I think this is the first one, so I'm gonna be checking her out. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this foundation review. I am super happy about it, of the results. So again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye now.